Okay, so my battery was suddenly drained, so last video was in between cut. So I was telling you about the energy diagram. So energy band diagram of p-n junction at equilibrium is this, where this part is p, this part is n, this is a junction, this part is the depletion layer. From here again probably I can show this slightly different way, that this is depletion layer इथून इथपर्यंत, similar way इथून इथपर्यंत. So this part is depletion layer, this is p side of the junction, this is n side of the junction. This is shown as Eg. Again, I don't think you should try to understand more out of this diagram, because it's simply none of your part of your syllabus. So just try to draw this diagram 4-5 times, that should be more than enough. So just some of the obvious things are that you can see there is difference in the, so basically this is valence band, this is conduction band, and there is difference in the energy level at p side and at n side for both of the bands. You see conduction band has more number of particles, more number of carriers, charge carriers. You don't need to go more in detail. Difference between the n part and p part of conduction band is E into V0. Okay? So effectively the carriers at conduction band of p side is Eg, which is this, plus E into V0. So I guess that should be good enough. Just try to draw this diagram. There is nothing more is needed to be discussed. Rather, I would rather suggest you not to go more in detail, because that is simply not expected. You don't need to waste your time in that. So that should be good enough. I guess I was telling you, yeah, some of the further part I wanted to discuss, that is the p-n junction diode and its application for solar cell. So just in few minutes I will be discussing about that. So the next part is application of p-n junction diode. So again this is very important topic. p-n junction diode जे आपण whatever we have learnt, what are their application, and main application we have in our syllabus is solar cell. So what is solar cell? Basically solar cell is nothing but a p-n junction diode, just represented in the vertically. What does it do? Solar cell, तुमच्यापैकी whomever have participated in the I think in October at Gandhi Jayanti, we have conducted a solar study lamp workshop, how to make that solar lamp. So some of you who have participated and also had their own solar lamp, I hope you are still using that. It can be very useful, especially in time as this lockdown, where your light suddenly goes off. That is the important tool you can fall back on. So anyway, so solar cell जी त्याचा जो ब्लॅकिश कलरची जी प्लेट होती त्या सोलर ज्याला पॅनल म्हणतो आपण, that panel is, this is like a side view of that panel which has p and n type, and the situation is created in such a way that sunlight falls on the barrier. Okay, I am not going to discuss this much in detail, this whole topic, because for some couple of the reason it is very simple. There is not much to be taught. You can just learn it by yourself. Just read it two times, that should be good enough. But important point is there are one more topic is to be remaining, that is very important, and which you will not be able to understand just by reading, that is called Hall effect. So I will be focusing more on that in the next lecture. But solar cell, I want you to read it by yourself. I am just going to describe just in 5 minutes what is this whole topic. That will help you to understand when you read by yourself. So what happens is, when sunlight falls on the barrier, hole and electrons pair is generated. So hole and electron, so hole goes in the p side, n goes in the electron goes in the n side. And if you now connect a circuit, सर्किट मीन्स साधा कनेक्टर जर कनेक्ट केला आणि जर त्याच्यावरती कुठे लोड आहे, दॅट लोड कॅन बी अ बल्ब or it can be a motor or anything. So effectively electron will flow from the circuit. So this is shown as a flow of electron, and this is shown conventional direction of a current. So probably I should show that in the different color, I guess, different color, so you will understand this is conventional direction, this is electrons direction. Go through these. There are some energy diagram is shown now. From previous discussion so far, you will easily understand those diagrams as well. The number one intention of this whole thing is should be that you should be able to write in the exam. One more concept we have, I think, already discussed to the all practical batches I have taken, that is called efficiency, eta. Efficiency, that is simply power output by power or incident output, incident power. So it is just output by input. So typically जर 100 युनिटचा सनलाईट पडत असेल आणि जर तुम्हाला सर्किटमधून 50 युनिट जर एनर्जी मिळत असेल, तर efficiency will be 1/2. So then in numbers I said 50 by 100. So effectively it is 50%. टिपिकली सोलर सेलची इफिशियन्सी ही साधारणपणे रफली 15% आसपास असते, विच इज व्हेरी व्हेरी लेस. सो यू हॅव गुड चॅलेंज इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. इफ यू कॅन टेक इट टू से 70%, you will solve the whole problem in front of humanity. So please try to think, especially for electrical engineering students, this is your territory. Fine, there is one more concept. These all concepts were actually even discussed even in the solar study lamp workshop. As I said, I am not going to discuss this more in detail because you can read it by yourself. But the next concept is something called fill factor. Fill factor. We also denote it with F bar. Again, in the practical, I have also discussed this. That is usable power divided by the ideal power. So this fill factor, ज्याला आपण F bar म्हणतो आहे, it turns out to be Im by, मी हे इकडे लिहितो better. So fill factor turns out to be Im into Vm. So basically power आहे वरती आणि खालती. So power is, you already I think remember the formula, V into I from 12th syllabus. So voltage into current is a power. So ये दोन्ही ठिकाणी V into I असणार आहे न्यूमरेटर आणि डिनॉमिनेटर मध्ये. फक्त द न्यूमरेटर इज युजेबल पॉवर, ज्याला तुम्ही मॅक्सिमम पॉवर म्हणता. So maximum voltage into maximum current divided by ideal power, G, that is called VOC, or voltage of open current, open circuit into current of short circuit. So again, हे formulae you are supposed to remember properly. This can come also in the exam, and in that case it will help you if you remember this properly. So just go through these all things, it will help you quite. It should not be too difficult to understand. Just one last point, हा जो काय सगळा या गोष्टी डिटेलमध्ये मी प्रॅक्टिकलमध्ये ॲज आय सेड डिस्कस केलेल्या आहेत, पण there is also some graphical representation you will learn in the book that gives you the V versus I curve. So at 45 degree जो काय पॉइंट असतो दॅट इज आय एम अँड व्ही एम. आय थिंक हा उलटा लिहिलेला आहे, व्ही एम आणि आय एम असला पाहिजे. सो व्ही एम आय एम आणि दिस इज व्ही ओ सी अँड दिस इज आय एस सी. Okay, so this is enough. You can just read it by yourself from the book. I'm going to stop here, and we will see tomorrow the next topic, which I said as a Hall effect. If possible, I will also suggest you की हॉल इफेक्ट हा जो टॉपिक आहे तुम्ही स्वतःच्या स्वतः जस्ट एकदा वाचून ठेवा. So that will help you more because it is a little bit complex thing. It has lots of mathematics in it. So आपण उद्या ते बघू. पी एन जंक्शन डायोड ही गोष्ट आजच तुम्ही व्यवस्थित एक दोनदा वाचून काढा. देर आर अदर थिंग्स, ॲडव्हान्टेजेस, डिसॲडव्हान्टेजेस वगैरे, की ऑफकोर्स ॲडव्हान्टेजेस की एन्व्हायरमेंटली क्लीन सोर्स आहे, इट इज फ्रीली अवेलेबल एनर्जी, या सगळ्या सॅटेलाईटमध्ये ते वापरलं जातं. यात काही फार मोठ्या गोष्टी नाही आहेत त्या. त्यांचे ॲप्लिकेशन्स हजारो तुम्ही सांगू शकता की अलार्म सिस्टीम्समध्ये, रेल्वे सिग्नल जे